Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't...
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 16 of the My Player Career Mode here on FIFA 19, And things have been going better in terms of me getting picked in the side, but things aren't going better in terms of results. So let's have a little catch up, see where we last left you. And we left you when we beat Victoria Pleasant 2-0 in the Champions League. We then went on to play Huddersfield. I didn't play in this game, and we lost 3-1. He played a really weak side again for absolutely no reason. We then faced Bournemouth. I was in the side for this one, lost 2-0. Played Victoria Pleasant again, beat them 1-0 in the Champions League. So the Champions League is looking good. We then played the Newcastle game. I was in the squad again, 0-0 draw. Newcastle have conceded the least goals in the Premier League so far, and we didn't get picked for England in 2 games that England won. Little bit disappointing that we weren't in that squad, but it's not the end of the world. They were only friendlies. And then last but not least, we played Crystal Palace away from home. I played in this game and we beat them 3-0, and it was a lot better. So let's have a little catch up with the league tables and see where we stand. Okay, so here is the Premier League table, and it's a very, very strange one. Everton, top of the table. Wolves in second. Spurs drop down to third. Newcastle fourth. Bournemouth fifth. And then start the big boys. Sixth, seventh, and eighth is Manchester United, Man City, and Arsenal, respectively. And then Liverpool all the way down in 11th with only 4 wins from 13 games. And we're not out of it by any means. We only need to win 2 or 3 games on the bounce, and we're right back up in the mix. So that's the league table for now, and we certainly need to pull our fingers out. And this is the Champions League Group D as it stands. And if you do your maths, you can work out that Liverpool and Paris Saint-Germain are already qualified. The only thing to play for is whether we finished first or second. So happy days in the Champions League. And we do play Galatasaray now in this game coming up. And a win here could go a long way into letting us finish first in the table. So let's get into this Galatasaray game. Here we go, it's Champions League action again, and it's Galatasaray who will face off against Liverpool. Teams lining up for the Champions League anthem here, and this is more like the side that I want to see Klopp putting out. He's got all the big boys in: Mane, Salah, Firmino, me, Milinkovic, Savic, Fabinho. The only thing we are lacking is the goalkeeper, Alisson, who is back from injury. So good news that he will be featuring for us very soon. So this is the lineups, and it's Galatasaray first, and much the same as when we played them previously. It will be Fernando Muslera in goal, Aziz Kalik, Guerrero and Mariano at the back, Fernando and Donk, Faguli and Goul out wide. Belhanda will be in behind the lone striker, Derdiok. And now the Liverpool lineup, like I said, much, much better here. We've got Simon Mignolet in goal. We have a right back of Calabria, left back of Gulam, Matip and Lovren in the middle. Fabinho, Measures and Milinkovic-Savic in the middle of the park. Mane and Salah out wide with Roberto Firmino in the false 9. Attack coming down the left-hand side now for Galatasaray. It's Belhanda into Recep. Recep plays a ball down the line here for Guerrero. Guerrero gets the cross in. It's deep. He does get there. Mignolet does just enough to claim that. Here comes Measures breaking through the midfield line. We've got Salah on a run here. We're going to send him. It's a good ball, and Salah controls it well. Now Salah beats his fullback. Can he get the cross in? Salah! And I think he shot there again. He is a greedy sod. Free kick, Galatasaray. Dangerous position here. Can we get this clear? Ball comes in. Mane gets it clear. And possibility here for a Liverpool counter as Measures finds Salah. Salah gets it. Gives it to Milinkovic, Savic, and Liverpool coming forward quite nicely here. It's Mane. He's got Salah as an option, doesn't use him. Comes inside to me. We see Savic making a lovely little run. Can he finish? And he can. And that is an assist. And I believe that is our first assist in a Liverpool shirt, which is pretty poor in my opinion. We've played a number of games for Liverpool now, and we just haven't found our feet yet. But that is a good start to the game here away to Galatasaray. A tough game, tough fixture. Their team is a lot better than it has been in recent years, apart from when Wesley Sneijder, etc. were there. But a very, very well worked Liverpool goal there. We broke quick. Mane laid it inside to me. We see that little run in the gap from Savic, and Savic just put everything behind that at the near post to beat the keeper. Superb strike, and that makes the score Galatasaray 0, Liverpool 1. Tackle from Mane in Galatasaray territory. Measures, dances past one on the edge of the box, hits one, and that pulls out a good save from Fernando Muslera there. And Sean Measures very close to getting not only his first Champions League goal, but his first goal for Liverpool. And I'm sure if we keep trying, it will come very, very soon. Measures tries to find the ball out to Mane. It's a sloppy ball, and now Galatasaray come forward. Measures is a little bit out of position here, and that's a good tackle eventually from the Liverpool defence. And that will be the half-time whistle there. Not the most exciting of halves, but it's a half that Liverpool do come out on top. And the half-time score is Galatasaray 0, Liverpool 1. Calabria into Firmino. Firmino finds Measures. Space to run into now. Beats one. We've got Mane as an option there. Mane goes back to us. I don't know why he did. It was a poor one, but it's fallen to Savic. It's fallen to Salah, and Salah will score that. And it was a bit scrappy, but they all count, and we won't care about that. We certainly need goals. We need form. We need a bit of everything. And to take a 2-0 lead away from home in the Champions League against any opposition is a good thing. So we can see Mane turned it inside to me. Wasn't the greatest pass. Done just about enough to scuffle it to Milinkovic-Savic. Salah very close to being offside, but slots that beyond the keeper. And that makes the score Galatasaray 0, Liverpool 2. Diop with a very clever pass to Feghouli there. Feghouli tries the ball through, doesn't come off for him, and Measures can calmly play that out of defence. Mario Götze into Measures. Measures is going to set Mane on his way. Mane, what's he going to do? He's got the beaten of his man. Mane, can he get the cross in? He can't, and he bundles his way through, and the ball goes loose. But only as far as Fabinho. Still Liverpool pressure. It's Götze tries the big pass through the gap. Can't do it. Fabinho finds Measures. Measures lays one off of Fabinho. It's out wide now. And back inside to Measures, who finds Mane. Back onto the edge of the box. Fabinho, Firmino. That would have been a lovely move, but it wasn't to be. Substitution for Liverpool. Firmino off. Dominic Solanke is going to come on. See if he can just freshen up this attack. Ball lumped forward from the keeper. Calabria wins his header, but it falls to Fernando. Where are Galatasaray going to go with this? It's a poor pass. Götze intercepts. And now maybe Liverpool can come forward, but Fabinho with a shocker. And Galatasaray are in, and Galatasaray have scored. 3 minutes left to play without injury time, and Galatasaray have just put Liverpool to the sword there. Terrible from Fabinho. He cost us really, but a really, really tidy finish from the Galatasaray man there. And it's Galatasaray 1, Liverpool 2. Galatasaray now, injury time is all over, but they come down this left-hand side. Ball gets put in the box. Chance here now. It's the substitute. Crosses it in. Matip luckily gets that away. And that must be it now from the referee. Surely we are well into our 4th and 5th minute of injury time. And there it is. He blows the whistle, and Liverpool get the 3 points today in the Champions League group stage. A decent performance, but not a fantastic performance. We just took 2 chances, really. But there we go. And the final score ends Galatasaray 1, Liverpool 2. And after the game, you can see that we played an 8.3, and that was mainly because of our assist. And that is our first assist for the club, I believe. It's a bit of a guess, but pretty sure I haven't scored or assisted anything at the moment. And also, you can see we've gone from an 85 to an 86, which is good news. And hopefully that will make Klopp put us in the side a lot more frequently. Okay, so next up we have a big game. It's Liverpool against Arsenal from Anfield, and I can confirm if you look down here at my stats for my pro that is the first assist that we've had for Liverpool, and hopefully it's the first of very, very many. So let's get into this Arsenal game, and we need 3 points very, very badly to try and change our fortunes in the Premier League. Here we go. It's Barclays Premier League action, and it's a game that Liverpool normally absolutely thrash Arsenal. But today it's Liverpool against Arsenal live from Anfield. Here come the lineups. Liverpool first. It's Bogdan in goal now, third choice, even though he does have the number one. Alexander-Arnold and Gulam fullbacks, Gomez and Mefam centre halves. Measures, Grucic and Fabinho in the middle, with Shaqiri, Firmino and Wilson. So a bit of a weaker side here, slightly worried. And the Arsenal lineup, it's Leno in goal. We have a back four, Lichtsteiner, Pleguizelo, Mavropanos and Kolasinac. Torreira and El Neni will be holding in front of the defence. Maitland-Niles, Mkhitaryan and Freitas. And then Lacazette, the lone striker. Liverpool now, Shaqiri, Firmino finds Measures. Measures looks for Shaqiri's run, finds him, and Shaqiri, it's off the line from Arsenal. And a big let off there. Ball cleared. Won by Grucic. Measures is there into Fabinho. Out wide to Shaqiri. Shaqiri ignored my run there. Alexander-Arnold into the far post. Firmino headers. And that finds itself wide of the far post. 2 minutes at a time, and we've played a minute of it. And it's Arsenal in possession, as they have been for most of the game, being very patient. They find the ball down the right-hand side. Grucic cuts it out, and that will be the half-time whistle from the referee. And not a great half, a very poor half from Liverpool's point of view. Arsenal will be very happy with the chances they've created, and we need to pull our fingers out for this second half. But at the half-time whistle, it's Liverpool 0, Arsenal 0. Lacazette with the ball, holding it up well, lays one off to Torreira and gets it back. Now Maitland-Niles out wide to Murillo, looking for the overlap and run of Kolasinac and finds him. Goalkeeper's there with a big punch. Maitland-Niles with the header, and that is over the bar safely, but very dangerous attack there for Arsenal. And it's going to be a Liverpool sub now. Grucic is going to leave the pitch. Naby Keita is going to replace him, and Ozil is going to come on for Mkhitaryan for Arsenal. Fabinho launches one forward for Shaqiri. Measures is there. Measures hits one. I should have done a time shot. I don't know. Them chances don't come that often, so I just wanted to hit that. Naby Keita wins his header. It's Firmino. Firmino lays one off to Measures. Measures beats his man on the left and hits one straight into Leno's hands. And don't think my teammates are going to be happy with these consistent shots that I'm having. Here come Arsenal. Down this right-hand side through Lichtsteiner. Lichtsteiner lays one inside. Aubameyang. I don't know who these players are because I've got no commentary names. Don't know why it doesn't work, but here come Arsenal still. It's out on this right-hand side with Maitland-Niles. Gets the cross in. Measures was nearly there. Couldn't quite get there. Does enough to put Aubameyang off. But the secondary shot comes in and Bogdan is equal to it. Throw to Arsenal into El Neni. Ozil, Torreira, Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles turns on the edge of the box. Fabinho with a good tackle and giving it to Measures, and I really wasn't expecting that. And the stinging shot comes in, and Bogdan has actually had a very good game today so far, making sure to keep Arsenal out, and that was struck with a lot of venom. Arsenal coming forward now in the last 2 minutes of the game. There is 2 minutes added time. It's Murillo. He's tackled by Alexander-Arnold really well there. And hopefully Liverpool can play their way out of trouble here. It's Gomez. Gives that back to the keeper, who then goes long. And that is it from the referee. He blows up for full time in what was a poor game in all truth. Liverpool will be... They'll be glad that they didn't lose the game, to be completely honest. It was all Arsenal. It was all their possession. They played some good stuff. They just couldn't quite get past Adam Bogdan. But Liverpool going forward were absolutely terrible. Sloppy pass and poor touches. Really bad. So after that game, the final score, Liverpool 0, Arsenal 0. Well, after that game, we played an absolute shocking 6.7. Really not happy with my performance there. 75% shooting with 3 on target, 1 off target. 93% passing, which is really good. But it's just everything else for me at the moment. Okay, so after that disappointing result against Arsenal, we're going to get some training done, and then we're going to have a little look at the updated tables to see where we stand after those results. So, Premier League first, and as you can see, we haven't moved too far. I believe we were 11th when we last checked. We're now 10th, but we're still in touch. But It's not been a very good start to the season there, and a very topsy-turvy table there with teams that you would expect to be at the top, mid-table, and mid-table teams are at the top. It's very, very strange. But let's check out the Champions League group stage now, and I don't even know what result PSG got. They obviously beat Victoria Plizen because they are still joint top with us. So it's all going to come down to the last game in the group against PSG as to whether we finish top or second. And it depends on who finishes first and second elsewhere as to whether that's going to give us a real edge in the knockout rounds of the Champions League. Okay, so this is the calendar. We've just played this Arsenal game on the last day of November. We now roll into December, and I really want to show you the PSG game. The only thing I don't know is if I'm going to be in the squad. So the next episode is going to be the very next two games, which is going to be Leicester City away from home, tough place to go, and then we've got Paris Saint-Germain. I believe that's at home. I'm not 100% sure. Let's check here. Yes, we are at home against PSG. So that is going to be the next episode, and that is it for today's episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in the next episode.